This week's US CQM Forecast Alert is sharp downward revision in 2024 Q4 GDP due to the December exported and imported goods. This week, December goods exports were well below the ARIMA forecast, while goods imports were well above the ARIMA forecast. As a result, the trade deficit expanded significantly. In addition, business inventories were well below the ARIMA forecast. As a result, economic growth on the expenditure side was revised downward by 1.67% to 0.90%. As a better economic growth rate, the average economic growth rate of both the expenditure and the income sides was revised downward by 0.90% to 2.19%. It is likely that the US economy would have grown at around 2% in 2024 Q4. We can see that real domestic final sale is 3.86%, which is significantly higher than real GDP, and that low inventory changes and an expansion in the trade deficit contributed to the lower economic growth rate in 2024 Q4. Conclusions from this week's US CQM Forecast Alert. The first, updating the December goods import and export and wholesale and retail inventories led to a significant downward revision in the economic growth rate on the expenditure side. The second, economic growth rate in 2024 Q4 is expected to be around 2%. The third, low business inventory changes and a widening trade deficit contributed to lower economic growth in 2024 Q4. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast.